Hello beautiful people. So today I am going to do a little tutorial. A lot of people have been asking about men's grooming, so that's something a lot of, beauty bloggers, beauty editors, they don't really cover. So yeah, I'm just going to give you a little tutorial, and today I will be introducing you to a super exciting brand that I am very excited to try. This will be my first time that you are seeing as well, so let's see how we like it. But I've heard so many great things about Chantecaille. It is a French brand. This is the foundation I'm going to be trying out. So this is their Future Skin. Yeah, I mean, it's just beautiful. And they sent me it in the color Alabaster. They also sent me one in Ivory. I think that one's going to be a little too dark for me. I don't know. We will find out. And they also sent me vanilla and cream, although those are definitely going to be too dark. So without wasting your time, we're going to do that. So I did put a moisturizer on my face. I have nothing else. As you can tell, I'm a little sunburned. I was out on my balcony, even with SPF. I just did not reapply, so that's what happens. They did send me this Chantecaille Rose de Mai cream. I'm probably saying that wrong. This is what it looks like if you're curious. Beautiful packaging. So that's what I have on right now. It's lovely. It does smell like rose. This cream retails for a whopping $210. So if you're not in the market for something that luxurious, you could go with this. This one, I've been using for years. This is by the Organic Skin Co. Task Force 9. I have super sensitive skin. This one's great. It does not make my face red at all. I love it. And it retails around, I want to say $39 max, probably less. It's worth every penny. And then if that's still not quite the market you're in, this is another one I use by The Ordinary. This one is their Natural Moisturizing Factors Plus HA. That one's lovely as well, and I want to say it's like $7.90, so yeah, that is a good deal. Nonetheless, this one has been my go-to, this the Organic Skin Co. Task Force 9, although I have to say I am loving this. It does have a bit of a rose scent to it, so keep that in mind. A lot of men, it's not going to be their cup of tea. Before that, and quick run through, I will put a timestamp when I start introducing the Chantecaille cosmetics. I just want to give you a little run through of what I do for my skin. So this is, again, nothing on besides that moisturizer. I did spray myself with their Pure Rose Water, which they also sent. If it will focus, I can't really tell if it's focusing or not. It's lovely. It does smell like roses. Again, a lot of men, it's not going to be your cup of tea. If that's the case and you want something a little more gender neutral, I might suggest going with a orange blossom water, which the one I've been using and I'm just absolutely in love with. I will definitely want to get more of this in the future, is their Radice Orange Blossom Water. This one is more expensive. I want to say it's like $80. So, whereas this Chantecaille, this is their travel size, it's much cheaper. It's probably half the cost of that. So just keep that in mind. So anyway, after cleansing my face, I use an essence. So the essence I've been using is this Clive Premium Ginseng Berry Premium Essence, and it is lovely. I mean, check it out. I'll, I can't recommend it enough. And then on top of that, I use the Academia, the Oasis, oh gosh, I should know by now, Barrier Booster. It's just a lovely product. It's better than any straight hyaluronic acid I've used. It's really great for preventing transepidermal water loss, so I use that after an essence. Then I'll, I'll spray, normally I'll spray my face with the orange blossom water or this rose water, which I am learning to love. I haven't tried it before until recently. And then I do the essence, serum, moisturizer, which I showed earlier. Okay, just so I know you guys are waiting for this. So, yeah, normally I would use a pore blurring primer. You can see right now, up close, I've got a lot of redness, gaping pores. Yeah, that's what happens when you turn 30. So, yeah. So I do use a mattifying pore blurring primer most of the time. Even I don't normally wear foundation, but I will normally wear this. So this is by Dr. Brandt. This is their Pores No More pore blurring primer, and it is just lovely. It really just mattifies the face. It's a great men's grooming product. Really anyone, if you have oily skin, it's wonderful. I have, I would say, combination sensitive skin. So yeah, it works great for me. I'm not, however, going to be putting that on for this little video because I want to see how the Chantecaille foundation performs on its own. And then we also have an HD Perfecting face powder we're going to put on top of that. So with no more waiting, let's see how this looks. So, all right, we're going to try the alabaster. So this is kind of what it looks like. It has a little lid that is stuck to the top of the container, but just to give you an idea, I don't know if it's focused. There we go. So it is a gel formulation, just to give you an idea. And I'm just going to be taking it right from this lid. Yeah. So I am going to use, they do have their own brushes. However, I just absolutely love, I've been using them for years now. Kevin Aquan, they just have, yeah, their brushes are just, they're legit. It's not focusing. It's not focusing, but whatever. Anyway, this is their angled foundation brush. It is really, really lovely. So yeah, I'm just gonna, actually, first I'm gonna use this. This is just a little foundation concealer brush. This one's Jane Iredale, and I do not have a mirror, so bear with me. My eyes are gonna look like they're darting all over the place. I'm just looking in the playback on my camera, so if it looks like I'm looking above, I'm just gonna dot it on my face. And this, they say, is a sheer, actually they say it's a medium to full buildable foundation. But from what I've been reading, they don't, a lot of people are saying it's much more sheer. So for men and men's grooming, if you're, it's your wedding day or you're doing a TV promo or you just want to look great when you're going out, for date night or whatever, this would be great. You want something that's going to look like a second skin, something that really no one can tell it. You even look like you're wearing makeup, something that is not going to settle in fine lines in your pores, any of that. Yeah, so anyway, this is supposed to do all of that. So that is why we are here today, putting this to the test. And I am going fairly liberal because, as you can tell, I am sunburnt and I just want to cover everything up. So now that that is on, they say you can use a finger or a beauty blender, really whatever your preference is. You know what? I'm going to have to use my cell phone because this is too difficult to see. All right, Oh wow, I put a lot on my face. I could not tell on that little screen. So, I will get closer to the camera just so we can see what I'm doing. We're going to just start buffing away. One thing I love about this angled foundation brush is it really gets under the eye. Yeah. Oh, I was going to do it on half of my face. You know what? We're just going to show one coat on my entire face because you did already see what my face looked like before. Just to compare. And I will show you as well how I get my beard to look full, thick, flawless, if you don't mind me saying so myself. In my pictures, I use, besides using a beard oil and stuff to condition it, I do fill it in with a black powder and the spots that are more sparse. I don't have anything in it right now, but you will see it's going to look like 1,000 times better. Okay, so I don't know if it's picking up on camera or not, but this looks basically like my skin. Not a huge difference. I would say this is definitely a sheer coverage, but in real life, it just looks so much better. I don't know. I guess I will see when I look at this footage how it looks, if it's a big difference. All right, so now I am going to build up one side just a little bit more. And I'll finish the other half in a bit, but just to show you that it is buildable, we're just gonna put a little bit more. And a buffing brush is going to make it, it's not going to look as, I don't know, full coverage, so we're just gonna tap it in with my finger. Don't mind the weird faces I make. I know most of you know what I'm talking about when I say weird makeup faces, because it seems to be your body's natural reaction, especially when doing stuff around your eyes. All right, so you can see, I can even tell from looking at the playback on my camera right now. If you compare this side of my face to this side of my face, this has more full coverage. This actually looks beautiful. Like, no one could tell you're wearing makeup. It does not settle in the fine lines. It does not settle in the pores. Even up close, this is 4K resolution, so you can pretty much see everything. But, yeah, I think it looks pretty good. So that was in shade Alabaster. I'm just gonna put a little more on this side now, just so it's even. And I want to introduce you to another product they have, their Just Skin Tinted Moisturizer. So that is right here. And maybe it's better like that, yeah. So you can see this one is not focusing anymore, but whatever. This is in shade Alabaster, so it's exactly what I have on. They say this is a more sheer coverage. What I've been, hearing from other beauty bloggers is that it's actually a more full coverage. So I'm actually going to use it as a concealer under my eyes, because I have, if you didn't notice, extremely dark circles. That is a common thing a lot of men have. Not just men, I should say. A lot of people have it, but men just never cover it up. So it seems like it's more exclusive to men, but really it isn't. If you have dark circles, it's likely genetic, unfortunately. There are things you can do, if they're puffy or you have too much blood under it, but more, I would say 9 out of 10 times, it's because it's just genetic. So gotta cover that up, or get laser treatments, or get fillers. But if you don't want to do any of that, then this is your solution. So we're gonna try this now. This is their Just Skin Tinted Moisturizer, as I mentioned. And I am just gonna apply this with my fingers. So, it's almost why won't it focus? There we go. It's basically a perfect color match to what I was just using. So let's see. It's probably going to look super heavy. I'm going to just dab it like this. Oh, this is much thicker consistency, but I don't mind my weird faces. It's so hard to do this. I don't know how other people manage to do it so flawlessly, but this is what you're getting today. So, oh wow, at least in this camera, it looks good. I will see when I'm playing it back, and maybe I'll be like, whoa, that doesn't look right, but I think it looks pretty good. So that is their tinted moisturizer and their Future Skin foundation. It feels super light. It doesn't feel like I'm wearing anything at all. It actually kind of has a little bit of a cooling effect to it, which is nice. No fragrance whatsoever. The formulation is super clean, hard to come by in cosmetics in general. But this is one, as I mentioned, I do have sensitive skin. I looked over the formulation. I have, being a beauty editor for so many years, familiarized myself with certain ingredients that kind of, are more prone to break me out. And I didn't really see anything in there that was alarming. So I will definitely let you know if I get, any breakouts in the next couple of weeks. I will try wearing this routinely on a daily basis for at least a week. And if there are any issues, I will get back to you and let you know that. So anyway, as you can see, this really does just look like second skin. I have to say I'm very happy with it. This is probably my most favorite foundation ever, actually, and I've tried a lot. This is I will definitely use this for personal use. I have so many different foundations that I use professionally in my makeup kit. But yeah, this looks pretty good, if I don't mind saying so myself. So, alright. The brand also sent me their HD Perfecting Face Powder. Comes in this beautiful little metallic casing, and it looks like that. I think that's beautiful. So this is their bronze color. They did have a universal color. I don't know how that's universal because this looks pretty darn like my skin color to me. And they did send me their sculpting brush. So that is what I'm going to be using today. Yeah, probably backwards. So let's put some of that on and see how it goes. And this, I'm definitely going to use my cell phone. I know it's super annoying and time consuming when I do this, and you're just like, hurry it up. Wow. Okay. So let's put this on. I apologize, the lighting isn't better either. Don't mind my weird faces. So a lot of people said you don't even need to set this, that wherever you put it, it just kind of lasts there all day. I know this video is like crazy. I apologize for that. But I just kind of want you to see like me putting it on and all that, and I'm not the best with making it look as beautiful as some other people are. I apologize, but yes, I think this looks pretty darn flawless. So that looks great. I love it. My overall thoughts of the brand. Their skincare, this $210 cream, I would say, you know, if you like the rosewater aroma, go for it. If you're in the market for a $210 cream, their skincare products are on the more pricey side. I haven't tried a lot of them out. I have tried a few. They are luxurious. They're lovely. Do I think that they are something that you must buy or your skin will never look as good or, you know, whatever? I'm not going to say that. They're lovely. They are great. I would say even for sensitive skin, time will tell, because I did just start using them this past week. But there are, I do believe, equitable alternatives. This foundation, on the other hand, it's non-negotiable. It is $78, which is more than almost any brand outside of like La Mer or La Prairie. Yeah, it's a lot, but I think it's absolutely wonderful. It doesn't make your face shiny. It does not have, you know, flashback or anything like that, so that's great. Yeah, so normally I would put on that pore refiner, as I said, by Dr. Brandt. I'm gonna try that later, but I did see they're made with the same base formulation, so they should work together, which is great. And yeah, oh, fill in my beard. So what do I do? Because, yeah, I don't know, a lot of people say my beard makes me look like CG or fake or whatever. And that is because I use this. This is the Marin. It's an eye powder in black onyx. So it does have some light reflecting pigments in it, which is kind of cool. But it doesn't look like you have any sparkle on your face. So again, I love Kevyn Aucoin brushes. I use them all the time. So this one is their contour brush. It is just not focusing because my face is in it. Okay, there we go. So this is their contour brush. Their concealer brush is in the center. And then the last one is a small eyeshadow brush, just to give you an idea. So I'm going to start with this one. And a lot of people have in here like an area that is, you know, lacking of hair follicles, or it's a different color. Some people, their beards are red, blonde, black, brown, everything. I dyed my beard black with my hair color when I did that Color & Co. collab with L'Oreal a week and a half ago or so. So it does look more uniform in color. Otherwise, I have a lot of blonde hairs speckled throughout, and it just makes it look more patchy, even though the hair's there. So dyeing your hair black may make a huge difference. Just saying. I don't have any gray hairs, but it would take care of that if that was a concern of yours. So I'm going to take this eyeshadow brush or contour brush, excuse me, and just fill in these areas that are a little more sparse. So, and I just swiped it very lightly like that in the black powder, and that was plenty of pigment. And you can see, it just kind of, it fills it in so nice, like, and then under your jaw, you can go like that. it just kind of defines the jawbone a little more, gives you a little more of an architectural look. But just to give you an idea, you can see my beard more filled in there, and then with those little patches. So we're just gonna fill it in a little bit. And this is definitely buildable. You can make it look as natural as possible or more dense, full. I'm just doing it fairly natural, and this is going to be too hard to do in this playback on the camera, so I'm going to just look in my mirror. And right here, a lot of times people, it's not as thick up there, so what I do, all right, so I think that is looking pretty good. So this little tiny brush, it's gonna focus on my face, but you saw it earlier. This is for little details, like in your eyebrows. So in my eyebrows, I just have a couple spots, like in there. Yeah, so that, very easy, just a little dab dab, and we're good to go. I know I should have a mirror, so I'm not holding my cell phone up. I apologize, but I don't have one. Yeah. This is so much harder to do when you're trying to film it. You have no idea. I feel like such an old man now. Alright. So yeah, that's that. And then in this part, a little goatee area, I fill it in with this brush. It's that other brush, small eyeshadow brush, just in the corners. This is waterproof. It's not going to run even if you sweat. If you go in a pool, yeah, it's probably going to run a little bit. So I wouldn't say it's waterproof, it's water resistant. That's what people say, right? So there you go. This is my well-groomed face that I would do if it was someone's wedding. A lot of my celebrity clientele are men, actually, so I do men's grooming. I'll cut their hair, you know, whatever. Kind of do what I just did, fill in the beard, fill in the brows a little, dye if they have gray hairs. You can also, you know, if you're in a pinch for time and you don't have time to dye the hair, you can put black matte mascara. Just take a mascara wand, go over the grays or white hairs. It will turn them black and look really natural. You can even coat just the individual hairs if you know, you're wanting to be super precise and make it look as natural as possible. But anyway, yeah, this is, I apologize, 30 minutes long, I am realizing, but I wanted to share with you that new Chantecaille Future Skin Foundation. It is not new, but new for me. So yeah, and it comes in these beautiful, like, look at these. Look at their packaging. I mean, they know how to do packaging. I will give them that. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out, and I wish you all, you know, nothing but the best, you and your families to be safe, happy, healthy. We are in very interesting times for all the viewers in the United States. That is no secret to you, but for my international viewers, which I do have a good amount of, these are trying times in the United States, and I know, COVID is affecting everyone globally, but also all the other political unrest going on here. So anyway, I wish you all nothing but love and happiness, and have a wonderful evening. I hope you enjoyed this.